guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to be asking the notorious question, did the narcissist change? You know, the cycle of abuse is love bomb phase, devalue, and discard. All right. So after the narcissist has devalued and either we've discarded them or they've discarded us, we're feeling pretty broken, hurt, pissed off, upset, whatever you want to fill in the blanks there. So we're feeling these feelings, but there's one thing that we haven't forgotten about typically, and that is the love bomb phase. And especially for those of you who haven't come full circle with understanding how narcissism works and the cycle of abuse, and it's like, wow, but they treated me so good. Like, if we could just get back to that, right? So we remember this love bomb. So when the narcissist wants to start yet another cycle of abuse with us, and they come back and they start love bombing us, we're like, is it real? Like, did they change? And, you know, we want to believe it. We want to believe it, especially if there's some codependency there. And our empaths out there, we want to recalibrate the situation. We want to mend it. We want to reconcile. We want to, because a part of us is thinking, you know what, it's going to be more peaceful for me if we can come back in a harmonic type of way. But what we're not realizing is that fake illusion of harmony only inevitably leads back to our own demise and devastations, guys. All right. So let's talk about how to recognize in life if a person truly has changed. All right. And we're going to be able to relate this to the narcissist. Okay. So, did the narcissist change? Well, the first thing you want to consider is, did the behavior change in a long-term manner? All right. Do you see some long-term evidence of this change? Or is this a quick love bomb and the narcissist telling you everything that you want to hear? You're just eating it all up and you're just jumping off the cliff again. All right. Running off of your emotions because you want it to be true, but you haven't verified if it's true yet. You know, if a person does you wrong and they want to come back and they're telling you everything that you want to hear, that sounds good, but we all know that actions speak louder than words, guys. So did the behavior demonstrate that change in long term? On a long term, because we know that the narcissist cannot keep it up for long, and that's why they end up in a devalue and a discard. So we're looking for a harvest here, right? We're looking for evidence of a harvest, if you will. All right. Number 2, are the narcissists taking accountability, or are they still pointing fingers? Or is that person taking accountability or still pointing fingers? Oftentimes, you know, the narcissist will come back and love bomb. They may not even be talking about the situation at hand. So you're not even really having the conversation that needs to be had. But instead, maybe they will try to distract you, if you will, and get your attention on other things. Or, you know, try to, if they know you have that soul tie, they might try to get you back in a sack. Let's just go out for dinner and have a nice evening together. That's an invite for you to throw all the issues and concerns to the side and then just, you know, have a good night with them. And then they're getting their claws back in you and making that soul tie tighter. You're releasing the hormones during sex, which is binding you to that person. And they know that it's helping them get closer to you again. Okay. So is that narcissist taking accountability, or are they still pointing fingers? You know, the narcissist might come back and actually try to find a way to have you start taking on their stuff. You know, this is called gaslighting, of course. And it's also a form of projecting, like everything that they said that you know that they were doing, they're going to start accusing you of it and see if you'll take that bait. And that codependent nature of wanting to be accepted, of wanting the relationship to work out, because, you know, you're enmeshed at that point if you haven't healed your codependency. So, you know, you have a lot invested in wanting this relationship to work out. So a lot of times we'll take on more than our share. And we think that we're keeping the peace when we're doing it, when we're actually enabling the situation to continue and for the narcissist to eventually go back to that behavior again because it was never addressed it. Okay, guys? So, let's look at evidence of taking accountability. All right? We're going to do that. Are they pointing fingers? Are they playing the victim? Are they shift blaming and things like that? All right, so the next thing we can look at as far as did this person change or did the narcissist change, are they looking for solutions, permanent solutions or quick fixes? Are they looking for permanent solutions or quick fixes? Now, the quick fix is the distraction, getting you to sleep with them again, is diverting your attention, is, running away from the problem, is shift blaming, is playing the victim. Those may be quick fixes if they do it on a person who doesn't know better and understand the manipulation tactics. But a person that's looking for a permanent solution is going to be doing their shadow work, is going to be facing themselves in the mirror, is going to be taking accountability for their behaviors, guys. So is the person looking for a permanent solutions or a quick fix to the situation? Do they just want full access back to you when they have broken every angle of trust with you? They don't want to have to earn it and take the step-by-step approach. They just want it all back real quick with a love bomb. These are quick fixes, guys. Undeserving, unworthy quick fixes. And sometimes on the other end of the spectrum, we have the codependent and the empath who's, addicted to this toxic relationship and they just want the fix. And the fix is reconciling and coming back together with that toxic person. So, you're feeling a little bit of pain at first, just like when an alcoholic stops drinking their alcohol, they're not getting that, getting drunk anymore, and the drug addict is not getting that fix and that high anymore. Boy, the withdrawal is serious. And that's when, the narcissist is going through withdrawal as well because they lost their supply. You're going through withdrawal because you want those dopamine drops from the love bomb phase. And that comes after that discard. Eventually, they'll come back around. Okay, so are they looking for permanent solutions or quick fixes, guys? All right, and you can actually take this to see if you've changed, guys. We can use this to yes. Did other people change, but did we change as well? So let's go over these three things, guys. Did they demonstrate a change in the long term? Or were you hasty? You just took them verbatim. Oh yeah, they're not on crack anymore. And, they're on their day one. We don't know if they're not going to cave in and end up getting high in a few days because they can't take the heat because the withdrawal is too much for them and they feel too weak. We don't know what's going to happen. So have they demonstrated this in the long term where you can even begin to think that it's possible that this person has changed? Or is it just another love bomb showing you and telling you everything that you want and mirroring yourself back to you? And, they know what your sweet spots are by now. All right, so that's number one. Number two, is there an evidence of them taking accountability? Or are they just pointing fingers or playing the victim? That's pretty self-explanatory, right? So number three, are they looking for permanent solutions? Are they looking for permanent solutions or are they looking for quick fixes? And this is the person that's not taking your advice, not trying to hear things, but yet they want to come in and clean it up and fix it. That's how you know. They're not taking wise counsel. They're not trying to change, but they just want everything to go back to the way they want it. They haven't earned it. They haven't proven anything. They're just telling you a bunch of empty promises, future faking, all of these sorts of things, guys. All right. So this is going to help did that person change? Did the narcissist change, guys? All right. So I hope that this video is helping someone get into their critical thinking and stepping into their logic to understand. All right. As with all my videos, take whatever you can to help you on your journey. Over 500 videos here to help you on your way. Look down in my description for the one-on-one personal coaching, the support group that I run on Facebook, the books that I've written, the No Narc Zone, merchandise through my website, and everything else that I have going on down here, guys. All right. As usual, keep doing the work. Never, ever give up on yourself. And until next time, please take care.